All right, so this is the product. This is the challenge. So this is B2C, and I think that's a challenge starting from the beginning. Like in the past, I've done SaaS, that's B2B. I know things like Tiny Seed will fund, I think, just B2B SaaS. I think that's really where the money is. B2C is like consumers are hard, and at least you don't have an enterprise sale, but it's hard for a lot of reasons. There's lots of competition. People don't want to spend a lot of money, consumers. It's not like you can say, oh, this is supporting. Like I might go buy Camtasia right now for $200 because it's like video recording and it'll help me because Loom keeps freezing on me for these videos. But it's like cost of doing business. Anyway, so I have a landing page here. It's this is a tutorial. This is the B2C app I built. I just added voice cloning, which I think is like a cool. I think it's a cool feature. We'll see. People on Reddit, I think, have mixed feelings, and people have mixed feelings about voice cloning. So I don't know. Maybe that's a killer feature. Maybe it's not. The idea of this app was that you can talk to like if you're gonna go to Costa Rica, you can talk to someone from Costa Rica instead of talking to someone from Mexico. You can talk to someone from Costa Rica, and they should say like Pura Vida and like Costa Rican slang, or I put in, where is he? He's not showing up here. There's this guy El Chilango, which is like a Mexican. I think those are appearing randomly. So maybe El Chilango's not. There he is. El Chilango, Mexico City. So this guy is like a local Mexico City. He'll say like que padre and things they say in Mexico City only. So you can learn like local slang. So that's it. It's an AI app. We've got great OpenAI voices, and we got local people you can talk to. And the idea that I created was like WhatsApp style. Mostly I'm a back-end engineer, so this is a challenge because there's lots of front-end, like these like front-end interactions with lots of chats on the screen. Let me log in. I did the basic version, and then I used Cursor now to do some things like with the audio that are fixes. There's a little this like thing with the triangle here. We got to fix that. There's a little space there, so it's not looking like a bubble. Oh, that's weird. Oh man, let me take a screenshot of this because I'm gonna send that to Cursor later and fix that thing. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, so new chat. Let's see. We go here to settings, and there's all these characters you can talk to. I did Mexico. I started the app in Mexico because I was traveling in Mexico. And then I have a friend in Costa Rica, so I added a Costa Rica person. I was like, oh, I'll throw in Colombia and Spain and different places people might travel and want to talk to a local. And if I get more feedback from people, I will, that they're going to Venezuela and want more characters, I would add them. But and then you have AI voices for these are OpenAI voices. They're really great. I have to say, one of the cool things about this app is that multilingual speech. Over the time I've been developing this app, OpenAI's multilingual speech, which means like when I first put out the app, it could talk in English or it could talk in Spanish, but it couldn't have a paragraph of both, like a real multilingual person, a bilingual person. Now, OpenAI voices are fantastic. I'll show you. I want to talk to the yoga teacher. Also, there's like, this is cool. I'm into yoga, and you can ask this yoga teacher about anything you want. The history of yoga philosophy, the chakras, and she's really good. And I want to learn to, I want to take a yoga. One of my personal goals is taking a yoga workshop in Spanish. So I want to be able to do this. So she says hello. I'm going to make it faster for this video. Usually I slow it down. The other thing is I really like is you get to hear and see the words, and you can slow things down or speed them up in this case.
Instructora de yoga. Bienvenido a nuestra sesión de hoy. Sé que estás en nivel A2, así que vamos a disfrutar y aprender juntos. Para empezar, ¿te gustaría practicar una postura de yoga, aprender vocabulario en español relacionado con el yoga o integrar un poco de meditación?
I basically understand that at A2 now, and I think my Spanish is developing. If it's too much Spanish, I have it translate to English. You should also be able to hover over. This is a little glitchy sometimes, and it's not coming up now. Maybe because I'm doing the Loom video, and you should be able to translate that. But you can hide this if you want to just talk, and then you can suggest reply. What she said. Para empezar, to begin, ¿te gustaría practicar una postura? Do I want to practice a posture of yoga, learn vocabulary in Spanish related to yoga? Yeah, I want to aprender. I want to learn. Quiero aprender vocabulario en español. I won't put the little tilde on the end. I hate about typing in Spanish. Hold it down, hit 1. Español. Quiero aprender vocabulario en español. Relacionado con el yoga, particularmente sobre las chakras. I want to learn about the chakras. I always forget the names of the chakras. I could also type that in English and translate in Spanish. And I can't remember if I have voice cloning up now, but it'll populate it with an audio of someone saying what I just said too, which I think is cool. So this is just the basics of so this is like a WhatsApp style thing. The idea is for like me to feel that I'm in a conversation like I would be with WhatsApp. So it's not streaming, it's like back and forth, right? So I have this little online thing to get the feeling, of that, that I'm talking to this professor of yoga. This is whatever I type is translated to Spanish, and then right now an audio is populated.
Quiero aprender vocabulario en español relacionado con el yoga, particularmente sobre las chakras.
What you can hear there is I've cloned my voice, so it's actually saying whatever I type in my Spanish voice clone. I also think this is a cool feature. And then she responds.
Let's explore some vocabulary related to yoga and chakras in Spanish. Chakra raíz, root chakra. Chakra.
That's interesting. The root chakra and the sacro chakra, chakra sacro. Now, but if I want to say like, but what are the names of the chakras in Sanskrit? Yeah, so this is what's so cool because it is right now it's OpenAI API, so it's responding as OpenAI. So you can ask questions like, "What are the names of chakras in Sanskrit?" I think I spelled Sanskrit wrong. So it's translating my English to Spanish because that's helpful because I don't know how to say that. Pero ¿cuáles son los nombres de los chakras en sánscrito? And maybe I didn't say that great. So let's listen to me in my clone voice speaking it perfectly.
Pero ¿cuáles son los nombres de los chakras en sánscrito?
See, now sometimes this is off. The other thing was the voice cloning was really expensive using 11 Labs, and this app would have been like $1,000 a month, or it would have been like the early days of cell phones, where if you talked more, you got a bigger bill, and people were getting like $2,000 bills. This was like way back in the day when cell phones first came out, and then everything went to like, $100 a month or $50 a month, like all you can eat, unlimited. But that is not the case with these APIs and voice cloning. So like it said that weird, like basically that would sound like English, not Spanish.
Pero ¿cuáles son los nombres de los chakras?
Los nombres. So I didn't love that. So let's see. So maybe voice cloning needs to improve, or the audio, or I got to switch out the API to something different. So let's not clone my voice and just say the AI voice, and let's use Ash. That sounds close to my voice.
In the kitchen, the aroma of freshly baked bread.
That's
in the
Ash
kitchen, the
in
aroma
Spanish?
of fresh. En la
English.
cocina, el aroma del pan recién horneado llenaba el aire.
Close enough. So I'm going to ask that question again.
Here are the names of the chakras in Sanskrit. Muladhara.
Pardon me. I want to see what it says for that. Please tell me another again in Spanish. Maybe I want to apply in Spanish. So pardon me, but what are the names of the chakras in Sanskrit? Please tell me again in Spanish. I know this video is getting really long on the product. Pardon me, what are the names of Spanish? Okay.
Los nombres de los chakras en
I
sánscrito.
paused the video. Okay. Pardon me, but what are the names of the chakras in Sanskrit? Please tell me again in Spanish. Disculpe, pero ¿cuáles son los nombres de los chakras en sánscrito? ¿Podría decírmelo de nuevo en español? That's the best I can read Spanish. And let's see what it sounds like in the OpenAI voice. That's multilingual.
Disculpe, pero ¿cuáles son los nombres de los chakras en sánscrito?
Disculpe, pero ¿cuáles son los nombres de los chakras en sánscrito? ¿Sánscrito?
¿Podrías en sánscrito?
En sánscrito.
¿Podría decírmelo de nuevo en español?
¿Podría decírmelo de nuevo en español? All right.
Muladhara, chakra raíz. Svadhisthana, chakra sacro. Manipura.
Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha. Okay. So basically, this is the product. It's B2C SaaS. It's Ruby on Rails. This is for mobile. You can make the text bigger and smaller. And I used something called, oh my gosh, I can't even remember, to get in the Apple App Store and also in the Apple App Store and also in Android. And this goes to Google Translate because I realize using it that sometimes I just need Google Translate the way it functions. Like the UI of Google Translate is good, you know? And then what else? I also have taken Spanish classes in Costa Rica and in Mexico, and I like some of the grammar. So I'm actually going to do a new chat. Oh, this is another thing. So instead of just doing normal chat, like conversational, I actually think the grammar was great that they taught in the school. So I wanted to put grammar in here. So
Hola, Adam.
I totally overdeveloped this product as a backend engineer because I did this whole section where you click show sidebar tray. And this is all the complicated like stuff. If you don't want to just be in conversation, you want to learn like the basics. You can learn the basics. And basically, you can mark these things as read, and it will remember in the database what you've worked on and customize the learning to you. One thing I really like is sometimes like you learn the future tense, like I'm going to go to the beach, right? So like future tense, here's simple future. If you double click on this, it'll just type in, I want to practice simple future. And then it'll train you on simple future. So if you really want to learn grammar, simple future is like, there we go. Hablaré, hablarás, hablará, hablaremos, hablará.
Let's practice the simple future tense in Spanish. Here's how to conjugate the verb hablar.
So it'll do like conjugations for you and what else? I think this was actually kind of crazy too. Present tense verbs, and then here's like an irregular verb, and I actually listed lots of common irregular verbs like quiero. Let's do that one. I'm going to click on that, querer. If you double click it, it's like it populates as if you typed that. You can type that too. I want to practice the verb querer and irregular verbs. Quiere, quieras, quiera. I never used this. Ooh.
Let's practice the verb querer in the
It's
simple
doing future because I asked it future and then querer irregular. So querer in the future. Really complicated stuff, right? I don't even know that yet. So that's past my level. Anyway, so you can see that I overdeveloped this app. There's lots of crazy features. There's grammar if you want to be like, take it like a real class. And also, oh man, I did overdevelop this. So I also have games like listening where you can like just listen to it talk to you, and I hide the text.
Quería ser médico cuando era niño. Quería ser médico cuando era niño.
Quería ser. See, I don't know what it says.
Quería ser médico cuando era niño. Quería ser médico cuando era niño.
Cuando era niño. So I think she wanted to be a doctor when she was a kid. Yeah? Quería ser médico. What is it?
Quería ser médico cuando era niño.
Is it like this? Médico cuando era niña. Translate. I wanted to be a doctor when I was a child. Yeah. So if I click suggest reply, it'll cheat. It'd be like, quería ser astronauta era niño. So the suggested reply isn't super good here because I think it wants me to just type what it said. I want to play listen practice. So I'm supposed to hear and just type what it says. Quería ser médico cuando era niño.
Quería ser médico cuando era niño.
I think that's pretty good.
Casi correcto. La forma correcta es quería ser médico cuando era niño.
So you get the idea. So there's like listening games and like basically I overdeveloped the app. It's a B2C app. This is the product. It's available in the App Store. I did all the work to get it in the App Store, which is like a whole thing. Basically, no one's using it, and there's a ton of competition, and I have to SEO it. And it's available in Google Play too, right? Do you get me? Oh, man. So I've done a lot of work. I've overdeveloped it, and I'm going to treat this product like a product I purchased, like on Flippa or something. Like, here's this product. Some crazy engineer spent way too much time overdeveloping it, which was me in this case. The cost to develop it was basically, nothing. The App Store program's like $100 a year. It was just a lot of my time, probably like $200,000 worth of my time, but I did it myself, so It's nothing. So let's say I acquire this product for free. It's got 0 users. It has some like benefits and some challenges. It is B2C SaaS. And I'm going to try to, it's all wired up to Stripe, by the way, for payments. And oh, here's Help Scout. This is Help Scout so people can ask me questions and I get an email. I like Help Scout from my other app. So we have a skeleton of a working SaaS product with 0 users. So this is a challenge, guys. We're going to have to use AI tools to figure out, I'm going to have to figure out how to fix this thing up and get it scaled up and try to get it to 10,000 MRR and sell this bad boy. All right, let's go.